Let me start recording properly. Hi, my name is Taclys, and today what we're doing is we're going to be doing a complete playthrough of Terminal Island. 100% complete from the beginning all the way to the end. Try to craft everything without using any cheat codes. I'm also going to be recording this. Let me get my mic a little closer. There. I'm going to be recording this for a little bit higher quality and posting this later. I'm also live streaming this at the same time. So I'm going to be talking to people in the comments. So, people in the comments or the chat, if you have any questions or if you have any requests or anything like that, let me know and I'll do my best to answer them. I've got my laptop open here out of the side. So, let's go ahead and play Terminal Island. Now, what's awesome, look at this, top rated last 7 days. Terminal Island is number 4. Holy cow, guys, I can't stress enough how thankful I am for that. It's been number 1 on New and Rising for the last couple of days, and it's been just going wild with downloads. I thank you guys so much. So let's get into it. It's loading and whatnot. And I'm just going to be playing the exact version that's currently posted online. I do have a couple of patches that I plan to add here shortly, just like little things, but this is what we're playing now. Jordan Taylor says, I've already beat it. What did you think of it, Jordan? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did anything confuse you? Any critique, comments? Anything I should fix? Oh, my joystick popped off. I've got an Elite controller, so what can you say? Alrighty. Waiting for it to load. This world takes absolutely forever to load. Come on. And we're in. So here we go. I don't know if anyone has explored on how to play or not. This is something I added kind of toward the end as a second thought, I guess you could say. You've got controls, general storyline, tips and tricks. The whole time I developed this game, I always felt like the sense of direction wasn't the best, so I kept adding in tips and tricks, objectives, story markers, and whatnot. But anyways, let's get into it. Start game, play as a male or female. We're going to play as a male. So we're going to play as a slender male. A slender man. I didn't even think of that before. Or geared up or tighten. Now we can also disable the mask if you want to see their wonderful faces. Actually, I'm going to play as a female. They're a little bit more interesting. Let's play as a geared up female. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and skip the tutorial because shockingly enough, I do know how to beat this and play the game. First off, I'm going to go to the settings and tweak a couple of settings. I'm not going to display the mask on player. And let's not display objectives. Yeah. Okay. So even though she is wearing a mask, I've toggled that off. Jordan Taylor says the crystal guy was really annoying. I still question myself whether I tried a little bit too hard to make the Creolus Golem too hard, but that was kind of right on the point in the game where if you had a basic energy shield and a decent weapon, you could kill everything no problem. Alright, so right now what I'm doing is in Terminal Island, the first thing that we need to craft is an axe, which is right here. The axe is very durable. Actually, I threw in that phrasing there, very durable, because I thought I would put like durability on tools. So you'd have to craft new tools and stuff like that as you went along. But decided that I didn't want to get this too far in a Minecraft direction. So I've crafted my axe. Let's start harvesting. Oh, and get interrupted by a wolf, which actually aren't too hard to kill. Oh, drop some charcoal. So what we're going to be doing just here at the beginning is we're just going to be harvesting some stuff. I'm going to try to get enough resources for torches here as quickly as possible. Let's see. I need string to make torches, I believe. Let's check on that. Yeah, 1 wood, 1 string. This looks like a crate that we can get some good resources out of. Get some food and water and whatnot. So let's see if we can find something that we can harvest with string. Oh, there's some string. I feel like around here on the beach, even though it is 100% random, I feel like I find objects with string more often right around here at the beach. Maybe I'm just crazy. Man, it is really dark. It's kind of the point, but... Knock out the golem. Oh, more string. So let's head back over here and craft those torches. So we have a little bit of light so we can see what we're doing. There we go. I was going to add a flame on the torch just because that's what torches should have. But I kept having this weird bug where I would unequip the torch and the flame would still be there. So I decided just to remove the flame and people could kind of assume what was going on. Besides, there's a flashlight later. The torches really don't have that much use outside of just the very beginning in the tutorial. Alright, so I think, let's see. Let's check to see what our story objective is. Story progression. So we've got our axe and we're supposed to find a way to the Titan facility nearby. So we're going to need some Creolisk and iron to fix the generator. Now, if I ever get stuck on what I'm supposed to do, I can always press right bumper, and it points an arrow towards my objective. That feature was literally added the day before I released the world. That arrow, I wanted to do it pretty much the whole time, but I just didn't until the end. And I just kind of built the whole thing in my head, and then crafted it in one shot, and it worked perfectly. So I was pretty happy with how it came out. Though there is a shadow on the arrow, and there's not supposed to be a shadow on the arrow, so I need to remove that. Alright, let's check to see exactly how many resources we need from this generator. Let's see. Kill the wolf. I also questioned if wolves were too strong out of the gate, but I changed the attack style so that you do a light, a medium, and a heavy if you tapped on X rather than just light, 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 light. So then I made the wolves so they had a hit reaction for the heavy attack. Okay, so I've got 5 iron. I need some Creolisk. I guess we'll just keep looking around. Kill some goblins. Once again, I am both recording and streaming this 100% playthrough. So if you guys have any questions, if you want me to look at something in particular, be sure to leave a comment in the chat, or, well, if you're feeling ambitious, you could also tweet at me. But either one would work. Looks like I got 3 people watching at the moment. Hello, everyone watching. If you're wanting to see this in higher quality later, I do plan on uploading this to my channel in smaller bite-sized sections. I'll probably do 15-minute chunks. Let's see, I've got 10 iron. I need some Creolisk. Oh, look at that. Speak of the devil. There's a bunch of Creolisk right in front of me. Let's get some sulfur out of that rock. Run away. And harvest the oh-so-precious Creolisk. There, my person. I never named him. The guy who talks to you through the chat, I never named him. I do. It's interesting, though, because he does have character development, sort of, in the sense of that at the beginning he's kind of a condescending jerk to you, and then at the end he's actually really enthusiastic and happy for you. Sweet. Got 6 Creolisk. Rocking it. Oh, wolves just spawned. Let's head back over to the Titan facility and crack that sucker open. Yeah, after I pick up this iron. Okay. One thing I would like to mention, while there's not a lot going on here at the beginning, is that as with most of my projects that I start in Project Spark, they're mostly just one-off proof of concept, build the idea, and then drop them when I think of a more interesting idea. And there's a couple of reasons that didn't happen for Terminal Island, that I stayed focused and I built the entire world. One was I just really enjoyed the world I was creating. I liked the barren, the ugly, the terrifying, and I do plan on making it actually some really dark subplots in here as well. I don't know if you guys have read the little log books left by Alexander Titan. That's a really minor feature. But if you have read those, you can kind of follow along as Alexander Titan, who's a character. What am I missing? Oh, I need one more sulfur. Alexander Titan is the son, grandson of the guy who founded Titan Industries, which is the people who came here and built all this wonderful stuff. And you get to kind of follow him as he doesn't want to be on the island. He's mostly just there for face value. And as people keep dying and things keep going bad, he kind of goes insane. And then by the end of it, I think he's going to kill himself, which is pretty dark. But that's kind of the nature of Terminal Island. It's hard to get a really dark atmosphere going, considering how nice and pretty these graphics look. I mean, this is a wasteland with an ugly sky and nasty looking water, but it's still kind of a cartoony art style. So getting a dark world is tough, but I'm trying to do that. Another reason that I kept going with Terminal Island is the randomness was really fun just for me to replay. Getting to see everything spawn randomly and all these different resources to appear in different places was really satisfying and made it a lot more fun for me while I developed the world. And the third reason, and this is a very important reason, is I got a lot of support from people. The one that comes to mind first is my brother Nathan. He gave me a lot of support and a lot of suggestions in this game while it was in early development, before it was even named Terminal Island or anything like that. Okay, I got enough sulfur now. So I want to thank him for his support, and he also had a lot of good ideas along the way for development. The other people I want to thank, obviously, is everyone who left positive comments and videos, who messaged me asking when will Terminal Island be ready. That was all just very encouraging and kept me on point so that I didn't stop, because I obviously didn't want to disappoint you guys, and it's a really fun game that I've enjoyed making. So those are probably the two main reasons why I continued making and playing Terminal Island for the 450 hours and 10 plus months that I did. I took time off of playing Fallout 4, Just Cause 3, and I didn't even buy Battlefront because I knew I had to get Terminal Island done. There we go. Got the first generator done. Opens up. Let's head inside. And if we check our story objectives, we've fixed the generator and opened the Titan facilities. So let's access the archives. Archives are up here. Let's crack open these chests and pick up all the delicious loot. Access the archives, but of course the archives are off because story couldn't be over that quickly. So yeah, once again, I am both streaming and recording this, so if you have any questions, people who are watching in the stream, be sure to let me know in the chat. I'd love to answer your questions or take a look at a feature in particular and see what's going on. And if you want to see this again later in higher quality, I am going to be recording it normally and posting it. Okay, so I just tried accessing the archives. It didn't let me, so I'm going to have to go to the Titan facility, or not the Titan facility, the mining facility, and open that up. Let's create a... I need more iron. I need one more iron. Is there a nearby iron? Can I see any iron? Alright, whatever. I'll just go without. Let's see. One thing I do want to get, though, is this axe upgrade. I need 20 iron for that. We'll just kind of slowly progress across the island and harvest our way across. Let's see, what's it take to make the flashlight? I can't even make the flashlight? Need one more string. Man, I can't make anything right now. Flashlight is a really handy upgrade. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording for a second and pick this